here finally to do my 18 to 21 week update. It has been a month, which I do apologize about. I'm really not going to go into excuses why, but long story short, it's been a while and I do apologize. Let's get right into it. For the past month, it really hasn't been a whole lot happening because I am now officially past the halfway point. I don't really have any kind of like sickness or anything like that. Like all of those symptoms are pretty much gone and everything's kind of starting to level out. I've definitely noticed my moodiness has leveled out. I'm not all over the place anymore. I still have moments where it's a little like or a little crying everywhere and screaming everywhere, but for the most part there's not as many moments that happens. They're not as frequent. They're definitely settling down. Thank goodness for everybody around me. My tiredness has started to come back, and I read that that's normal around this time, that you start to feel tired again. So I'm really hoping that goes away because I don't like it. I didn't like it in the first trimester and I don't like it now, and I know towards the end when I get larger and everything, I'm going to be tired then too. I've also had really strange dreams again. I had strange dreams in the beginning. I don't remember what week it was, but I had really strange dreams back then too. And they're starting to come back to the point that they're really like vivid, I guess is the word you want to use. Like, so yeah, they're coming back and they're really weird and really vivid, and I've woken up a few times and I thought that they were real and it really happened and it was terrifying. Let's see. Oh, I've started getting heartburn. I had heartburn a couple of times in the first trimester, I want to say, just from eating like spicy foods. And this one is not from spicy foods. Pretty much every night, this has been for the past 3 nights, I want to say, I will start getting heartburn towards the end of the night, like when I'm going to start going to bed. And it's not fun. So far, I've just been drinking like it's probably like this big of a glass of milk to kind of settle that. The last thing that I've had, and I don't want to say it's so much a pregnancy symptom because it's not, but it is happening because I'm pregnant. Basically, my ankle has started to like swell up and become really sore. And I went to the doctor and I talked to my doctor about it. And what she told me was because I rolled my ankle 2 years ago and I hurt those ligaments, that because I'm pregnant, they are more apt to flare up out of nowhere. And that's what's been happening. I will wake up one morning and all of a sudden, like, my ankle is swollen, it hurts to walk, it hurts to touch it. It feels like I have just re-injured it and all I've done is opened my eyes. Like, that's all I've done the whole day. So I've been treating it like I just injured it, and I wrap it in ACE bandage and I try to keep it elevated and stay off of it and, you know, treat it like it's an injury that just occurred, even though I've done nothing. Nothing has happened to make this, you know, flare up. All right, cravings. For some crazy reason, I don't know, I really wanted spinach and artichoke dip. So I got on YouTube and I was looking up videos on how to make it, and I ended up making one, and it was not that good. It was not what I wanted. In my head, I was thinking of like the Applebee's version, which I love, and it was not the Applebee's version, and it's not the recipe's fault. It was still good. It was just not like what my taste buds wanted. So I was kind of bummed. And then the other thing I really wanted is like the cream cheese jalapeno poppers. I don't know why. I like them normally, but not to this extent. Like, I needed them. So I did the same thing, YouTubed how to make them, and I made my own, and they were good. I made a baked version, and they were good, but they didn't have that deep fried taste, obviously. So I have to go to the store and get some more like canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever, because I don't have enough to deep fry the other ones that I made. But I'm going to try those ones and see if those ones work, just to kind of get this crazy craving out of my head. Hopefully it works. Okay. So that's pretty much all my symptoms for the past month. Let's move on to other stuff. I had my 4-week checkup with my doctor, and those appointments are so boring. Really nothing happens. They pretty much ask the same thing. Anything new happening? Any questions? Any concerns? No, I don't have any ever. They pretty much told me that everything looks fine. At 19 weeks, I had my anatomy scan, which was so exciting, and I had pictures. I don't know what I did with them. Hold on. I think, oh, they're right next to me. Anyway, sorry. Had my anatomy scan, so they said everything looked fine. The fluid levels around the baby look fine. They got all the pictures of everything they needed, so like the heart and the brain and the lungs and all that kind of stuff. And everything looks fine there. So basically, everything's good. And if it stays good the rest of the time, I won't be having any more ultrasounds, which saddens me because I've only had 2. One was the 10-week scan, and then this one at 19 weeks. And I really want like a million more. I might do the elective like 3D scan just because I want to see the baby again, but I don't know yet. I might just hold out and we'll see. So I have some pictures. Oh, they did do a 3D picture, and I will tell you right now, it's really creepy, but there's no like chubbiness like under the cheeks or anything like that. So it looks like weird baby skeleton head. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that or not, but yeah, it's like weird baby skeleton head. So that's creepy. Adorable when I saw it on the screen. I was like, oh, look at the baby. You know, that whole nonsense. But really creepy. And then there's this one. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like the side of his, I don't know where I'm pointing, the side of his head, and then you can see like his arms and everything like that. And this one, you can see side of the head, you can see the nose. It's all very cute and very, very exciting. So there's that. Now, leading into that, and I don't know if any of you caught it, but we are having a boy. I'm so excited. Caden is over the moon. He wanted a little brother so bad. And Kevin and I, we wanted a little girl because we already have a little boy. But the more that I thought about it, I realized that I'm really excited to have a boy because it's a baby. I don't really care what it is. But no, I do plan on having at least one more child after this one. And I'm glad that this one's a boy because then Caden and his brother are going to be closer in age than if this one was a girl and then we waited like 3 years to have another. Caden would be like 9 years old. And that's a pretty big gap between, you know, kids. So I am really excited that him and his brother are going to be closer in age. And he's just over the moon. And Kevin's a little over the moon because we don't have to spend as much money because I have pretty much everything that you could possibly ever need for a little boy. I own it. We did buy some new things like this onesie. We did get him some of his own stuff, but for the most part, he's basically going to wear all of Caden's old clothes. So there's that. Oh, tons of movement. This child moves so much. And it's to the point that I love it, but I wish he would settle his little self down a tad. It's funny because you wait forever to feel the first movements, and when you do, it's like this, it's so exciting. But after a while, you're like, all right, this is getting a little out of hand. Calm yourself. He's starting to keep me up at night because I go to lay down at night and he's just moving so much. It's like, I can't fall asleep because he won't stop moving. And that's usually when I'm like, all right, you need to settle down, buddy. It's time for bed. Calm yourself. But I still love feeling it. And he kicks really low, like below my pants, like where my pants would sit. It's like in my pelvic area. It's so low, and those kicks are the most uncomfortable to me. I don't know why. It's just very uncomfortable down there for him to be kicking. But he has started to kick up more, which is good, but I wish his little feetsies and arms would stay out of the pelvic region because those really are uncomfortable. Let's see. Oh, Kevin felt him, what date? April 1st. April 1st, Kevin felt him move for the first time because you can start feeling him moving on the outside. Kevin says, I can't tell you because I can feel him on the inside. It's hard to gauge what it feels like on the outside while feeling it on the inside. Kevin says it just felt like a light tapping at him. For me, that's not what it feels like. It does not feel like a light tapping. It feels like my child is having a dance party inside of me and he's just going to town. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. But I don't know where I left off. I do. Dance party. Sorry, my phone rang. So, like I was saying, I don't know what he's doing. I told Kevin, I don't know if it's kicking, punching, elbowing, headbutting. I don't know what he's doing in there, but he's doing it a lot. So when Kevin felt it, he was so excited, and I was excited because I've been waiting for him to feel that. Oh, he was so excited. He keeps saying it was like this amazing moment, and it was an amazing moment because I know when I first felt him, it was an amazing moment. So